Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Create and with Jennifer. I am an independent Stampin' demonstrator, and I am here this morning to have some time with you and do a coffee and a card. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get my desktop up so I can see comments once I turn the camera around. My computer's doing crazy stuff this morning, and I do apologize. But if you make a comment, I will respond to you after the video for sure. I wanted to go ahead and get started. Good morning, Janet. How are you? I was saying earlier, don't know if I'm going to be able to have comments on today. My desktop it's on its last leg, and I need to start looking at getting another one before it totally crashes. However, I don't want to face that news. So I will respond to comments if I see them on my phone. If not, I will definitely respond afterwards. Just wanted to jump on this morning and do our coffee and card. We are going to be branching from the Monday night Facebook Live where we use the Nest of Christmas paper pumpkin. I am using the stamp set that actually is the product of the week for me this week. It is the Wintry Treetop stamp set. So we will be diving right on in to this as well. So I'm going to go ahead and flip my camera. Actually, I want to cut my lights off real quick. I want to show you the new thing in my craft room. I hope you can see it. It's right here. I'm going to go ahead and bring it up closely. It says Create. I want to say shout out to Rhonda. Thank you so much for this. I am so in love with it. It just put a big smile on my face yesterday when I got it. So that is the new addition to the craft room. Sorry guys, I just had to share that because it just inspired me so much, and I appreciate Rhonda so much for that. Thank you very much for that addition. All right, we're going to dive right in. It does not look like the desktop is going to pop up, so we will just wing it, and I will answer comments. I'll kind of keep glancing up at my my phone so I can see comments, and if I don't respond right away, just know that I will once I get the video closed off. All right, so this is Coffee with Jennifer this morning. I appreciate each and every one for being here this morning. I know it's early, but it is what we do. It's our crafting, and this is a great time. So grab your coffee and come join me. Now, the card that we're going to be making today is right here. Playing with the set, I have fell in love with it. There is so many things you can do with this. So many things. So, hold on, I don't want to dump anything over. This is the stamp set. It is Wintry Treetop. It also has these gorgeous dies that goes with it. And I have not put them on my magnet yet. But this right here, hold on, let me, I don't want to bend it. So I got to pop it off of this tape here. This is one of the reasons I like putting mine on magnet sheets, because that tape tends to bend them. But this will make a great frame. Actually, that is part of the frame from the Paper Pumpkin kit. Let's see if I can grab that one real quick. that we did on Monday. Let's see. Yeah, right here. So this is the card we did on Monday night. So if you would open this one up, this right here is the frame for this. It would be just a little smaller, but that would give you, if you had our full paper and cut that out, you would be able to duplicate this card. All right, so there is the dies that go with this stamp set. It also comes with a 3D embossing folder that is called Birchwood, and that is the embossing folder. Yes, it is kind of large, so if you had one of the mini cut and emboss machines, this will not fit through that. You would need the standard embossing machine. All right, so there is that. Then I am also using, there's a lot of pieces to the card that we're doing today. That's why I'm sharing the product that I used. I am using the De-Stress Tile 3D embossing folder, which I've used in the past for things. That's one of my go-to embossing folders. I am using the iconic imagery label out of here for that. And then I am using the word Simply Said, and I'm using the word that says thanks. So that is the product that I am using from today, for today. Also, I am using the designer paper, designer series paper that goes with the stamp set. All right, let's dive in and start making our cards. Here is the card again. And let's see if I can get all my pieces together without making a mess. So I have my card base. I am using Real Red as my base to my card. And we are going to go ahead and get it folded. We're going to take our bone folder and go straight down our score line, giving it that good crease down there. Then I am going to take my inside piece. We're going to go ahead and do our inside, and because here is the inside of the card. And I used the sentiment from here that says, a friend like you brings me happiness. So what I did is I took a strip of the designer series paper and I adhered it to my basic white cardstock. And I left a little gap down at the bottom. I didn't want it directly on the bottom layer, so I pulled it up a little bit. Then I did my sentiment, and I am using the Momentum Tuxedo Black, and I hope I don't get too much on here. I refilled my black, and it has really gotten good and wet. All right, so we're going to take this and we're going to stamp it. Oh, perfect. Okay. And then we have the natural tone linen threads that goes with this suite. So I'm going to take one of those. I'm going to take the garden green. And I'm going to wrap it around the card base for my inside. When I say card base, it's the inside layer. Just a couple of announcements while I tie my bow so we don't see that I'm going to struggle. A couple of updates. This week, if you place an order using the shopping link that I have in this video, I will send you a pack of embellishments. As I do appreciate each and every one of you. And when you place orders, you do, one, you get the benefit of having great product. Also, you benefit me as a demonstrator in many ways, because I love sharing my passion of paper products with others and paper crafting. So I appreciate each and every one of you. And then also you support my small business as I am trying to grow my business. So when you take and share my videos, like my posts, share my posts, any of that kind of stuff, it helps me in many, many ways. So I do appreciate it. It also helps me reach my goals that I have set out for myself. And I made the announcement earlier this year when we did our Stampin' Up goals, because Stampin' Up year started October 1st. One of the goals that I have is to earn the incentive trip this year that Stampin' Up awards their demonstrators for an outstanding job for the year. So that I appreciate when you help contribute to reaching my goal for that. So there's many, many benefits. Also, the other thing going on is the promotion for the starter kit that Stampin' Up has. You get to order $155 in product of your choice for $99, and that is free shipping. You get many benefits for doing that. One being you get 20% off on future orders. The other thing is you will be part of my team, Stampin' Scrappers. You get to be part of my team, and I love my team. We have a lot of fun. I actually just drove 2 hours this past weekend to a crop to be with one of my demonstrators, and we crafted all day on Saturday together and had a fabulous time. So there are many benefits of the starter kit, and if you're interested in it, I do have the link in this video. If you are interested in taking part of that, click that link or reach out to me, and I will be more than happy to get with you and talk to you more in detail about that. All right. Good morning, Laura. How are you doing? So that is the inside of the card, and we're going to go ahead and close it down, and then we're going to get started with our second part of the card. Before we do that, we need to do some stamping and of course some coloring. So to get the greenery, I am using the stamp set, and I am stamping it in black momentum. And we're going to just stamp it directly on here. Oh, that didn't turn out very well. And one part I got a lot of black on here, and I was trying not to make it so dark. Okay, perfect. So stamping, sometimes, you know, we never have a good way to say, oh, this is going to turn out perfect, or no, that didn't turn out as good. So it's just trial and error. So if you've never done this before and you are interested, I would love to, for you to gather some friends, and I do all the work for you, and you just gather your friends, and I will do the rest of it. But if you would be interested in having me over to your place, or you're more than welcome to come to my place, I would be more than happy to host it. But having a home party for me, I would love to come craft with you. If you would be interested in just gathering friends, and if you didn't want to do it at your house, I know Panera has a room in the back of their restaurant. I know I've done several things in there before. So there are different places we can go. You are also welcome to use my home. If you would like to gather friends and just have a get together with your friends, reach out to me, because I would love to craft with you guys. I do all of the work. We will do some crafts, whether it's like this, or we could do one of our kits that we have. And that's the other thing going on right now in Stamping Up, is our kits are on sale. They are 30% off if you're interested in any of those. While we're speaking of kits, I have my sipping kit class registration going on. So we will be meeting on November the 2nd if you are interested in attending that. All right. So lots going on. The other thing is I will be leaving on Saturday, headed out to Wrightsville Beach for a 5-day retreat with my upline's upline. She does a retreat every year for all her team members. I'm not sure if any of her customers are there, or if it's just her team members and then their team members. So I'll be gone for 5 days. However, I am still available by email, phone, text, however you want to reach out to me. If you have any stamping questions or any questions whatsoever, I am still available. I will have my Facebook Live on Sunday, as usual, and my coffee and card on that Wednesday morning before I leave the beach. Now, what is it going to be like? I don't know, because I won't have my regular setup. So I am in the process of working on how I'm going to be able to do all this. So we may be just talking by the beach, having coffee by the beach. I'm not sure how we're going to do it, but I promise we will still have our Facebook Lives, as I love my time with you guys. And I appreciate each and every one of you with supporting me. I became a demonstrator 8 years ago. Honestly, never owning a piece of Stamping Up product. I went to a retreat and I had some friends that says, oh, you need to go do this. And I was like, nah, I don't have time for that. Well, they encouraged me to do it, and within 2 weeks I was signed up as a demonstrator. Was going to be a hobbyist. Went to one of the Stamping Up events that they did in Orlando, and then from there it was history. I was hooked. Okay, so there is that. Now because of timing, I'm gonna move on to the little bird here. I am using the blends. This is the pecan pie. So we color in his branch there. The colors that I've used has been cherry cobbler. I'm going to be using real red, and I used old olive as well. And then for his beak, I used light cage. All right. And then we're going to color him red. So if you've not used our blends before, they are great markers. They color very well. My red has been well used, so it is like very, let's see if I can get more out of the bottom piece. I have new ones coming. They're supposed to be here today. Yeah. This is really used. Normally they are a lot smoother than this, but they, I've used my red quite a bit. So let's do this. I'm going to finish this up real quick. I'm going to bring in the light red now. And it will change the coloring by coloring over it. It gives it a different shade. All right. So there is our little bird. And to save time for me having to die cut all of this, I have got it ready. I just wanted to share with you and how the coloring process went along with the stamping part of it. So we can move right on. I've got the basic white here, and I've already did my embossing. If you are new to embossing and you use a 3D embossing folder and you use adhesive like Stampin' Seal that I am currently using, be careful with the pressure that you're putting down on it, because you will flatten your 3D your 3D image if you're not careful. All right, so we're going to take our designer series strip and we're going to put our adhesive on it. Kind of put this in the center. I don't have any kind of measurements. I did and just a review and kind of where I wanted it to lay, and that's all you do. Now I've taken this piece and I've used the birch embossing folder on it. We are going to put, I use dimensionals on all three of these pieces, on the greenery and the bird. And I use 3 pieces. And so we're going to put 2 on the bird. Well, hold on. We're going to put 2 on the bird. Ugh. All right. So what you want to do is take the backing off of here. Give me just a few minutes. We're almost done. I try to keep these within a 30-minute video. Only because I do have to get out the door and go to work. So I try to do 30 minutes, plus it's so early in the morning and some people are barely awake. So we're going to time these like and make a reef image. And then the little bird, he just sits. You put him where you want him, but I put it over there. Now, we forgot to do our sentiment here, and I am going to say thanks on here, and hopefully I get this lined up just right. Okay, good. I don't normally do that. I normally do all my stamping and then cutting, but because of timing, I was trying to make sure we stayed within our time frame. All right, so I put 2 dimensionals on here. And then this, I'm going to put over there and that. Now we need to take our garden green here, and we're going to tie another bow to put in the bottom, and I put this on with the glue dot. And your bow can be whatever size you want it to be. There's no set size. I hope you have enjoyed this card this morning. I thank you for joining me. Again, I will be back on Sunday with a video of some sort. I will be, like I said, I'm going to be gone on a retreat with my upline and her upline and the team. And that's another one of the perks of having the starter kit. You get to do things with other demonstrators. And we have lots and lots of fun. And so if you're interested, reach out to me. I would love to talk with you. All right, there is that. We're going to put some more dimensionals on the back of here. Like I said, I am full of pops and bling. So I love for it to stand out. So let's do this. Here, one more, come on, and here. My goal this weekend, going on this retreat, is when I come back, my Christmas cards are going to be done. That's my goal. So hopefully I am going to be able to achieve that goal and not get sidetracked because I'm on the beach. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so we just put that directly on there. Thank you, Janet. I hope to have a wonderful time. I'm actually going up one day early just to have that aha time because the beach is one of my favorites. I don't ever really get in the water per se, so with it going in the coolness, that doesn't bother me. I just love sitting on the balcony, drinking coffee and reading my devotional books and all that good stuff. So I am looking forward to it. All right, real quick, let's wrap up with our, that is our card. Let's wrap up with our envelopes because you know you never send a naked envelope. So I took a piece of the designer series paper that coordinates with this. We're going to put some adhesive on the back side here. And I'll kind of go heavy on it. Even if you used tearing tape or we have a Stampin' Seal Plus, that way when it goes to the post office, it doesn't get damaged running through the machines. But I am going to take this and put it on the flap of the envelope. And then you're going to turn it over and you're going to use your snips and just outline your envelope flap. I wish Stampin' Up! Would bring their dies back. They had a die that matched this, but they discontinued it. But it was perfect. But we will make do by doing this right here. It's not a lot of cutting, so it's not a biggie. But then you have a coordinating envelope that matches, which is awesome. So those are the cards that we are doing this morning. I hope you enjoyed it. Also, it matches the paper pumpkin for October. There is the alternative, that you could do with, if you receive the October paper pumpkin, this is another way that you can use your product that you received in your kits. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate each and every one. Enjoy your last bit of coffee, as I am as well. And I will be back on Sunday. Thank you.